What are the three things that every idea needs for it to be successful? Hi, I'm Nick Skillicorn from Idea to Value. Hi for all the value drivers out there. And today I'm going to be introducing a new concept around innovation management, which many of you probably haven't heard of. And the concept is called the balanced breakthrough model. Now, this model comes out of the design thinking school, and it tries to determine what are the three critical aspects that every new idea and every new innovation needs to prove for it to be validated as being a good idea that has every chance of success in the future. So very quickly, the first thing that every idea needs is desirability. It needs to answer the question, does someone see value enough in this in order to want it, in order to invest in it? So this is desirability from the perspective of the end customer. Is there effectively a market for this idea? If you can prove that, then it passes one of the most fundamental challenges. And you don't necessarily need to prove that people are going to want to buy the idea, because every idea at the beginning is going to be very rough and probably not ready for being released into the market yet. But you need to prove whether or not there's actually a challenge that this idea or this innovation solves. If that challenge were to be solved, is there a market for it? Is there a desire amongst the customer market for that challenge to be overcome with a solution? So the first most critical aspect is, does the idea prove desirability? The second aspect of the balanced breakthrough model is feasibility. Does your company, or do you have the capability to actually make the idea happen? Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that you need to develop all of the resources in-house. For example, if you need to produce an idea that's based on developing an app or developing some sort of new technology, if it's possible for you to outsource that work without losing whatever intellectual property you need, then that feasibility exists. But the challenge around feasibility is it actually feasibly possible to produce this new solution? There are so many good, desirable ideas out there that just aren't ready yet because the science or the technology hasn't evolved to a large enough rate. So a good example of an idea that's very desirable but not very feasible yet is graphene. Graphene, the single atom thick lattice of carbon atoms that has unbelievable electrical conductivity, storage, heat management, strength, elasticity, all of these amazing properties, is possible to produce at extremely small sizes, but it's not yet possible. No one has developed the technology to produce large sheets of this material. So even though it has a huge number of very desirable functions, it's not feasible yet to build an innovative solution that requires large-scale graphene. So your idea and your innovation needs to have desirability. It also needs to have feasibility. And what's the third of the balanced breakthrough model aspects? The third aspect is viability. Viability is this a sustainable idea, a sustainable innovation from the perspective of the company? So the question is it going to be profitable? Is it going to be sustainable in the long term? And is this an idea that can recoup its initial investment or lead to further profit down the line? So an example here of an idea that would fail that challenge is if you had a solution which produced solid gold internal components for your electronics. This might have incredibly high desirability because people know that gold is actually very unreactive and is going to last a long time. It may be technically feasible to produce because people have been working with gold for a long time, but it might not be viable because it might not be economically sound to produce solid gold internal components when that's going to push the price to produce them up to such a level that demand's going to decrease. So if your idea can prove that it has desirability, do people want it? Feasibility, can we as a company do it? And viability, does it make sense for the company to make it? Then it's more than likely going to be a successful idea. That's everything for today. If you've enjoyed this insight, then please like and share this video and subscribe to my channel to make sure you never miss any of these videos in the future. And very importantly, go to www.ideatovalue.com and sign up for free newsletter there and our free training there to get the best insights on the internet around innovation and creativity capability building. I've been Nick Skillicorn, and I'll speak again to you soon. Thank you so much for listening. If you liked it, please like, share and subscribe, and leave me a comment about what you thought and what you'd like to see more about. If you want to take your creativity and innovation capabilities to the next level, then invest in yourself with the premium training only available at ideatovalue.com. These exclusive training modules have all been put together by me, Nick Skillicorn, and have been used by thousands of artists, innovation leaders and CEOs to become better at understanding the source of their creativity and executing on their innovation ambitions. And there is no risk to you, as they are backed by our money-back guarantee. Now, don't forget to go out there and make your ideas a reality. See you again soon.